What really happened to Jungkook? Why did a global star who always appears strong in front of millions of fans suddenly break down in tears before the camera? What made his heart so fragile that his crying shook the entire online world? These questions are now flooding social media, leaving millions of ARMYs worldwide confused, shocked, and unable to hold back their emotions. Tears that no one ever expected to see from a charismatic idol like Jungkook suddenly became the hot topic that sparked a global uproar. But is this just an ordinary cry? Or is there something far deeper and more serious happening behind the scenes of Jungkook's life? In a viral video circulating on various social media platforms, the moment when Jungkook could no longer hold back his feelings is clearly visible. His tears fell uncontrollably. His voice trembled, his head lowered, and his body looked weak, as if carrying an unbearably heavy burden. ARMYs watching the video immediately voiced their concern, sending prayers, support, and messages of love endlessly in the comment section. Yet many began to wonder, is this related to mental pressure? Is there something being hidden? Or is this the consequence of a major event that the public has never known about? Jungkook is known as someone highly professional, mentally strong, and always prioritizing his fans. But this time, the expression of deep sadness seemed impossible to hide anymore. It wasn't just ARMYs who felt shaken, but even his fellow members reportedly fell silent in concern. Some backstage sources even mentioned that the atmosphere after the incident turned very quiet and tense. Many have called this one of the most emotional moments in Jungkook's entire career. But what exactly triggered it? The first issue that immediately arose was about mental health. Many fans speculated that Jungkook might be facing immense pressure from the entertainment world's high expectations. Being a global idol is certainly not easy, especially now that BTS members are undergoing military service, forcing each of them to take different paths for the time being. Could feelings of loss, loneliness, or overwhelming responsibility now be breaking down his once unshakable strength? However, many also linked his tears to something more personal and painful. Rumors spread that Jungkook had received devastating personal news shortly before that tearful moment. Speculation pointed to various possibilities: family matters, agency pressure, or personal relationship issues with other BTS members. Some ARMYs even claimed they caught certain hidden messages in Jungkook's words, implying something he couldn't openly express. But is this true? Or merely emotional interpretations from fans who are panicking as well? What made this situation even more heartbreaking was how ARMYs worldwide instantly united in one voice to support, love, and protect Jungkook. The hashtags "We love you, Jungkook" and "You're not alone" trended #1 in various countries within minutes of the video spreading. ARMYs from Indonesia, Korea, Japan, America, Europe, and South America showed that they are not just fans, but a big family ready to be an emotional pillar for their idol. Yet amidst this immense support, there remains unshaken worry. What really happened? Why has there still been no official statement from the agency? HYB, as BTS's management agency, is known to be cautious in giving clarifications. But this time, their silence only raises more questions. Are they trying to protect Jungkook's privacy? Or are they preparing a major statement that could potentially change the course of Jungkook's career and even BTS's future? These suspicions are growing stronger, especially after several major fanbases revealed that important schedules for Jungkook were suddenly canceled without explanation. Even previously announced international interviews and collaboration projects now seem indefinitely postponed. Is this all coincidence? Or is there truly something far more serious going on? Even more shocking, in his last live broadcast before this incident, Jungkook said a few sentences that now sound completely different. He said, "Sometimes I feel too tired to be the best version of myself." At the time, these words might have seemed like a casual expression of fatigue, but after witnessing his tears, they have become a chilling warning sign. Have we been too focused on Jungkook's perfect side all this time, forgetting that he is a human being who can be hurt too? It's not just fans who are reacting, psychologists and Korean pop culture observers have also weighed in. Some say this is an important moment to reevaluate the Korean entertainment industry's high-pressure system. On one hand, Idols are expected to always appear perfect and full of energy, while on the other, they are still human with physical and mental limits. Are Jungkook's tears the turning point for all of this? Is this the time for everyone to start caring more about artists' emotional well-being? Yet not all reactions are rooted in worry. Some armies see this moment as a sign of Jungkook's courage to show his vulnerable side. This proves he's a genuine human, not a stage robot, wrote a major Brazilian fanbase. This statement went viral because many fans felt emotionally connected to it. This moment, though painful, has become a bridge strengthening the bond between Jungkook and his fans. So, what happens next? Will Jungkook come forward and explain everything? Or will he choose to heal in silence, away from public scrutiny? For now, there are no clear answers. But one thing is certain, the world is waiting, not just for clarification, but for a sign that Jungkook is okay. Because beyond being an idol, Jungkook is a symbol of hope, perseverance, and sincerity for millions of people around the globe. That night, when the video of his tears spread everywhere, the Korean sky seemed eerily quiet, as if it too felt the pain of a young man who has given everything to the world. His tears not only shook armies but also served as a reminder that behind the dazzling stage lights, there is a heart sometimes too broken to bear the weight. And perhaps this is the moment we must all honestly ask, has the world demanded too much from someone who only wanted to sing and love? With all the mysteries still unsolved, one truth remains. Jungkook is going through a difficult time, and the world, especially ARMY, chooses to stand firmly by his side. No matter how thick the fog of uncertainty, their love and support will never change. Because behind every tear, there is hope. And behind every wound, there is strength to rise again. Do you feel the same pain? Did Jungkook's tears touch the deepest part of your heart? And the biggest question still unanswered until now, is this the beginning of a farewell? Or the start of a new chapter? One that is more honest and human in Jungkook's life? After days of cyberspace filled with curiosity, concern, and various speculations related to Jungkook's crying that supposedly made the ARMY around the world dissolved in emotion, finally the real facts began to be revealed. Over time, in-depth investigation and clarification from the official revealed the fact that the widespread news was not true. Even most of it was just the result of pieces of video that were deliberately twisted and exaggerated for the sake of sensation. The information that initially sparked a global uproar turned out to be from an old video clip that had been edited by an irresponsible account and then spread with a misleading narrative. In the original video, Jungkook is seen in tears, but the context of the incident is completely different from the rumors that developed. According to a reliable source from HYB, the video was taken years ago, precisely during a BTS concert where Jungkook cried because he was touched by the incredible support from the fans, not because of personal problems or heavy mental burden as many reported. The agency finally spoke up, strongly refuting reports that Jungkook was facing major problems. In his statement, HYB confirmed that Jungkook is currently in good condition, physically and mentally healthy, and the rumors are unfounded at all. This statement was released after thousands of ARMY urged the agency to provide clarification to stop the spread of false news that has made millions of people feel anxious and sad. After the clarification came out, many fans were relieved, but also disappointed that this issue had been abused by certain parties in order to get attention and interaction on social media. Some of the accounts that first spread the fake video were even known to deliberately cut out the part that showed Jungkook's real reason for crying, then gave a provocative title as if there was a great tragedy that happened to him. This kind of practice reopens the debate about how fake news and clickbait can potentially damage a person's reputation while stirring up the emotions of millions of fans around the world. Media experts and entertainment industry observers consider this case to be a clear example of the dangers of misinformation in the digital age. With just one short video, accompanied by a dramatic narrative, fake news can spread at incredible speed and cause mass panic. This phenomenon also shows how the emotional connection between an idol and his fans can be an easy target for those who want to take advantage of the situation for personal gain. Jungkook himself, in the latest live broadcast, delivered a soothing message to his fans. He thanked her for all the love and support and asked the army not to worry because he was doing well. Despite not specifically addressing the issue at hand, her sincere smile and words of serenity became a welcome closure for millions of fans around the world. In conclusion, all the dramatic news about Jungkook's crying, which was touted as a sign of a big problem, turned out to be a fake issue triggered by an old video cut that was deliberately misinterpreted. There was no major incident that threatened Jungkook's mental health or future as the public had predicted. This story is an important reminder that in the age of information that spreads so quickly, everyone needs to be wiser, critical, and careful before believing or spreading news that has not been verified to be true. For ARMY and all music fans, this case is a valuable lesson that true love for idols is not only blind support, but also protection of their reputation from the attack of adverse fake issues. In the end, Jungkook remains a beloved figure because of his talent, hard work, and sincerity, not because of drama or rumors that are deliberately created to attract public attention. Now, all eyes are again on his work and music, not on the baseless gossip that had time to shake the hearts of millions.